Okay, good day, trainees. So, before we start, my name is Mr. John Paul Diaz. So, as our assessor today, so here's the Valenzuela City Polytechnic College. Thank you for choosing as your training ground. Then, so in Valpoli or Valenzuela City Polytechnic College, our vision is to become a center of excellence in technical education. Then our mission is to provide quality technical education. So please stand up for the short opening prayer. Then the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Amen. Then the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. So you may sit now. So before we start, we're gonna check our attendance. So, Mr. Sardido.
Present po.
Mr. Alera.
Present po.
Okay. Thank you. So, before we start, I distribute the gathering tool. So, this is your diagnostic test. So, we have 30 minutes to answer that. Okay, time's up. You may pass it your paper. Okay, thank you. So, institution as an assessment center offer the following VTTE fourth-year ladderized degree program. So, ito yung training course sa Valpoli. Yan, sa Valenzuela City Polytechnic College. Then, Cookery NC2. So, this is the basic competency. Mr. Alera, can you read this?
Code number, basic competence. Participate in workplace communication, work in a team environment, practice career professionalism, practice occupation health and safety procedure.
Okay, thank you. Then, next, the common competency, Mr. Sardida.
Common competencies, develop and update industry knowledge, observe workplace hygiene procedure, perform computer operations, perform workplace and safety process, provides effective customer service.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sardida. So, here the core competency of cookery NC2. So, unit of competency, number 1 is clean and maintain kitchen premises. Number 2, prepare stock sauces and soups. Number 3, prepare appetizer. Number 4, prepare salads and dressing. Number 5, prepare sandwiches. Number 6, prepare meat dishes. Number 7, prepare vegetable dishes. And number 8, prepare egg dishes. Number 9, prepare start dishes. Number 10, prepare poultry and game dishes. Number 11, prepare seafood dishes. 12, prepare desserts. And lastly, the number 13, package prepare food. So, here's the day 1 agenda. So, CBT orientation, CBT process flow, principles of CBT, trainers and trainees roles. Then, CBLM, training progress achievements, pre-assessment and feedback. So, what is CBT? Competency, the application of knowledge, skills, and attitudes required to perform work activities to standard expected needed in the workplace. So CBT, competency-based training delivery approach that focuses on the competency development of the trainer as a result of the training. Emphasize on what the learner can actually do. Focuses on outcome rather than the learning process within specified time. Then concerned with the attainment and application of knowledge, skills, and attitude to a specific level of competency. So, traditional versus CBT. So, in traditional, education, students are expected to master grade level, college, and career-ready standards. Then, while the CBT approach, learning students are expected to master competency aligned to college and career ready standards with the clear, transferable learning objectives. Yan. So we have 10 principles of CBT. So number 1 is the training is based on curriculum developed from the competency standards. Number 2, learning is modular in its structure. Number 3, training delivery is learner-centered and should accommodate individualized and self-paced learning strategies. Number 4, training is based on work that must be performed. Number 5, training materials are directly related to the competency standard. Number 6, assessment is based on the collection of the evidence performance of work to the industry required standard. Number 7, training is based both on and of the job components. Number 8, training program allows for prior learning or current competency. Number 9, training allows to multiple entry and exit. Then lastly, number 10, training programs are registered with the UTRAS or Unified Tibet Program Registration and Accreditation System. So we're gonna proceed for role of trainer. So role of trainer stimulates student motivation, diagnoses and solves learning problems, and evaluates student achievement. So role of training. Students may select what they want to learn and when they want to learn it within reason. Students learn at their own rate within program guidelines. They may speed up, slow down, top, or even repeat a task. Student may request to receive credit for what they already know. This is done either through pre-testing or through a review of a task is completed at another training site. Then students may choose how they want to learn individually on one-to-one basis, in small groups, in large groups, or with audiovisual. So this is our CBT flow. The use of CBLM. Competency-based learning module source of information for you to acquire knowledge and skills for particular training. So we have the direction structure on how to use it, module of instruction, learning activities, information sheet, self-checks, answer keys, job operation sheets, and performance criteria checks. So the tracking progress. So training. Activity matrix is used to schedule and monitoring the use of facilities and resources needed by each trainee. It serves as guide in scheduling trainees in every training session. So, diyan pinapakita yung training, diyan minomonitor yung schedule ng isang training sa training activity matrix. So, sa progress card, a monitoring and assessment tool can be used of training to track the development of trainees over time in a manner that is visual and easy to understand. Achievement chart, a monitoring and assessment tool that show the success of accomplishment of the trainees. Then so we have a pre-test for you to answer this. So give it to you, the pre-test. Okay, you have a 30 seconds to answer that. Okay, you might pass it. Okay, go. So components workshop or 9 layout. So we have a practical work area, learning resource area, institutional assessment area, contextual learning area, trainer's resource area, distance learning, computer laboratory, and support service area. So institutional assessment, we have a demonstration with oral questioning, interview, and written test. So here's the column. And in CBT area grouping, Yeah. Recommend based on candidate profile. Then yung example. Then the pretest. Yeah. Then here's the certificate for competency. So institutional certificate, then certificate of achievement, then certificate of trainings. So that's all. That's all, trainees, and thank you for listening and for your cooperation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good day, class. So before we start, please stand up for the short opening prayer. Then the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, Amen. The name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, Amen. So you may sit now. So before we start, we're gonna check your attendance first. Mr. Sardido.
Present.
Thank you. Mr. Alera. Okay, thank you. So, our topic today is how to prepare sandwiches. So, learning objectives. At the end of the session, you will able to learn different procedures in maintaining safety in the kitchen. Then, apply proper personal protective equipment used in making sandwiches. Then, identify the importance and the effects of proper equipment and safety measures practiced in the kitchen. So, introduction. Mr. Alera, can you read this? Introduction.
Introduction. When it comes to handling food, you can not only need top quality ingredients and equipment, but also should be able to practice and maintain proper safety and hygiene practices. It contributes to the efficient of workflow in the kitchen and also assure the works that what they will prepare will be appreciated by the dinner and customer.
So, for the introduction, syempre hindi lang tayo sa ingredients bumabase and equipment bumabase ng top quality. But we should able to practice and maintain the proper safety and hygienic practices for preparing a sandwiches. So, personal protective equipment, please read Mr. Sardido.
Personal protective equipment, PPE, one apron and apron is an outer protective garment that covers primarily the front of the body. It is maybe worn by hygienic reason as well as in order to protect clothes from wear and tear. Number 2 is face mask. Face mask is where they prevent contamination of the food.
Okay, thank you. So, sa apron, ito yung ginagamit natin for, syempre, to protect our clothes. So, syempre, pag gumagawa tayo, para dumakita yung, natin, cleanliness natin. Then, sa face mask, syempre, pag nagsasalita tayo, syempre, we need to use face mask. Yan. To cover our mouth, or nose. Then, number 3, Mr. Alara.
Hairnet. Hairnet warm over long hair to hold in place. Gloves are used to prevent contamination of food. 5. Rubber shoes.
Thank you. So, sa hairnet, ito yung para maiwasan natin yung, siyempre, yung pagkalaglag ng buhok, pagkalagas, yun. Then, gloves, to prevent contamination, siyempre, ang kamay natin, ginagamit natin for preparing food, di ba? So, kailangan natin gumamit ng gloves to prevent contamination. Then, rubber shoes, siyempre. Yan, sapatos. So, proper hand washing. Can you read Mr. Sardido?
Proper hand washing procedure. Hand washing is a single most important procedure for preventing spread of biological contamination. Despite in this fact, many laboratory personnel don't wash their hands properly. Here is some hand washing tips and procedure for your use.
So, thank you, Mr. Sardido. So, always nating, siyempre, nagugas tayo ng kamay for prevent contamination, di ba? Para maging malinis ang ating kamay. Hygienic. Then, kahit na gumamit tayo ng gloves, pero ulit pa rin natin magugas ng kamay.
Opo.
So procedure. So number 1, always consider the faucet, sink, and surrounding contaminated when starting the hand washing procedures. Number 2, you must avoid touching the sink. Number 3, turn water on the and then wet your hands, wrists, and arms. Then number 4, pour enough liquid soap on your palm, then work into lather. Okay. Number 5, vigorously rub together all surface of the lather hands and arm for 50 seconds. Friction helps remove dirt and microorganisms. Wash around and under rings, around cuticles and under fingernails. Then number 6, rinse hand thoroughly under a stream of water. Running water carry away dirt and debris. Point finger down so water and contamination won't drip toward elbows. Number 7, use side of your arms or knuckles to turn off the faucet, avoiding touching any contaminated area. Then number 8, dry hands completely with a clean dry paper towel. So hygienic practice when cooking. Always wash your hands before preparing food. Avoid wearing jewelry, watch, or perfume. Make sure that your nails are short, clean, and without nail polish. And wear clean clothing. Then remove your apron whenever you leave a food preparation area. Don't brush or comb your hair when you are near food. Do not smoke in food areas. Keep your fingers from your face, mouth, hair, and skin, and other parts of your body. And that's how to make preparing sandwich. And that's all, class. Any question?
None.
Okay, so thank you for your listening and for your cooperation, and goodbye.